This video was made possible by EA Game Changers. Hello everyone, it's your girl XVIVA and welcome back to my channel, and this is video number 3 of this series that y'all should know that I'm doing on my channel by now about my private capture session that I had with the new expansion pack that's coming out for The Sims 4 Snowy Escape. So I hope y'all have watched the first video and the second video, and now you're here on the third video. So if you haven't seen those first 2 videos, go back and watch those 2 before you watch this one. Now in this video, I'm going to be actually showing y'all some gameplay of the pack for the first time, and I hope y'all are very excited about this. I stated this in the previous videos that these next couple of videos I'm going to be basically doing a small overview of each of the new neighborhoods that came in Mount Komorebi in their own separate videos. So in this video, we're only going to be talking about the neighborhood of Senbamachi. So go ahead and like this video up right now because y'all excited about Snowy Escape and you want to know and see all the gameplay that it has in store. So make sure y'all do that, and let's go ahead and jump and learn more about Senbamachi. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into Senbamachi. The neighborhood description, it says that Senbamachi, the town of 1,000 leaves, is the oldest in the region. Many locals enjoy the town's connection to nature, especially with the bamboo forest surrounding the town and the unique sprightly creatures that make a home in their leaves. It's said that if you walk the local trails long enough, you're bound to meet the guardians of the trees who reward those who love and respect their dwelling. So right now y'all should be seeing a lot of shots and angles of this neighborhood of Senbamachi. Senbamachi, I'll say out of the 3, is more of a traditional Japanese inspired feel to it, which I absolutely love. And I couldn't stop taking videos and pictures, not of just this neighborhood, but all of them. I love all the neighborhoods, but I think this one might be my favorite. Like, look how gorgeous it is. Very naturey, very green, I love everything about it. I like the little pops of the red and the pink trees in there. It's wonderful. It's gorgeous. And in this neighborhood, there is a bar and a park. And also, this is the world that I have my Sims to move into. So let's go ahead and jump into some gameplay of that. So before I get into showing y'all more gameplay of Snowy Escape, I just want to say this, and for y'all to keep this in mind when you watch all my videos, is that this is a early build and this is not the final version of this expansion pack. So some things you might see in this gameplay might change in the final version. You might see some issues, some glitches, so keep that in mind. If you see anything like that in any of this gameplay, just know that this is an early build. And also, you're not gonna see any building videos from me because if you know me by now, I'm not a builder, so I didn't dig that deep into a build and buy. I didn't make any videos on that because I'm a let's player. I'm here for the gameplay, so I just wanted to jump right into experience and explore all the new gameplay aspects that came with this pack. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Okay, so right now y'all should be looking at the world map of Mount Komorebi. This is when I just got out of Creative Sim, so if you missed my video where I went over the Creative Sim portion of this pack, make sure you go and watch that video. I will have a link in the description and a card on the screen right now. But I just wanted to show y'all where my Sims are living. So they living in Senbamachi, which is the neighborhood that's in the middle, and within Senbamachi there is a bar, a park, which I'm not really sure if I captured gameplay of both of those lots. If I did, I would throw it in somewhere in this video since we're talking about Senbamachi. But there's also 3 residential lots, and I decided to have my Sims to live in the starter home in Senbamachi, and I believe it was built by Little Simsy, if I'm not mistaken, because if y'all forgot, like I said in one of my videos, I don't know if it was video 1 or 2, is that all these lots were built by other Simmers, other game changers such as James Turner, Deli Gracie, Lil Simsy, and Simlessy. So I believe the starter home that I chose was built by Lil Simsy, so I just wanted that to be known. And the first aspect of gameplay that's new that I ran into once my Sims have moved in and before they walked into the house, I noticed that there was this sign that hopefully y'all see on the screen right now, it was a sign above the refrigerator. And the name of the sign is called Taming of the Shoe sign, which basically telling you what's the purpose of the sign. And that is setting basically a rule for how you will deal with shoe wear within your household. So when you click on the sign, it's 3 options, and the 3 options are allow shoes indoors, wear slippers indoors, or remove shoes indoor. So I think by default it's on remove shoes indoor because that's just how it is, like the aesthetic of this pack. And basically when my Sims walked into the door, they took off their shoes, which I really enjoy, and I really like that aspect. And I'm definitely gonna put this sign in all of my households even if they're not living here or not. All of my households, they will be taking off their shoes when they come in the house. That's a good touch to the game, and I like that a lot. Just saying. You also saw that my Sims kind of popped up after they took off their shoes because there's a platform. Platforms are now added into the game. I think it will be a base game update before the pack comes out, and I love them. They allow you to do some split leveling, which adds more detail to builds, and there's platforms galore in this pack and all the different builds that come with this pack. Now to my favorite thing here is the Kotatsu table. While my Sims were sitting here, I noticed that our Sims are now able to have a utensil preference. So all you have to do is click on your active Sim, go to utensil preference, and now they have the option to choose what they want to use when they eat. So the options are forks, steel chopsticks, plastic chopsticks, lacquered wood chopsticks, and plain wood chopsticks. And y'all already know chopsticks came in the game with city living, but you don't need city living to get them with this pack, obviously. But y'all know, like, eating with chopsticks is basically kind of a mini secret skill. When your Sims use chopsticks for the first time, they're kind of bad at it, and as they continue to use them, they become a pro at using chopsticks. Now I want to move on to the hot pot, which is one of my favorite objects that came with this pack. And with the hot pot, it's basically kind of like a hot pot that you can sit on your table, and you can do a hot pot for one, or you could do it for others. And there's like 3 options. There is Odin, Yosemite, and Sukiyaki. I might be saying these wrong, but I'm sorry. But those are 3 options that you could cook on the hot pot. It comes in different colors, and your Sims kind of just like sit there as it's cooking. They kind of conversate and it's just cooking. It's kind of like you're having like a little, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a experience with eating with others when it comes to this hot pot. And as your Sims eat from it, they will have multiple servings. They will basically kind of eat. I wouldn't say they eat until they full, but me playing around with it, even if their hunger bars all the way up, they will still kind of eat more, but they'll eventually stop. But they do have multiple servings when they do eat from the hot pot. And also, I want to go back to my favorite object in this pack. Y'all know my reaction for it is the Kotatsu table. So it does come in multiple colors, but there's 2 versions of it. There's one where that sits 4 Sims only, which is the one that you see right now on screen, and then there is a slightly larger Kotatsu table which sits 6 Sims at a time. And I'm absolutely in love with this object. I don't know why a freaking table and a hot pot would be my favorite aspect of this pack, which is weird, but it is. And I could just sit here and have my Sims to cook at this hot pot and eat all day. It's like, it's that interesting to me. Now also with this pack, there is a plethora. There is plenty of new foods that come with this pack, and I can't even tell you the exact number of how many it is, because there's like new recipes that you could cook in your kitchen, like with the stove. There's new foods in the food stands. There are new foods in the vending machines. It's a lot of new foods that come with this pack. I can't even put a number on it, but you know, I'm all about food, and the Sims food always looks so good. For some reason it looks so good. But yeah, we have a lot of new foods that's coming with this pack. as well. Okay, so this part of the gameplay, even though my Sims and I were enjoying our starter home that was made by Lil Simsy, we love it so much, I wanted to have my Sims to finally go outside and explore Senbamachi to see what it has to offer, what makes this neighborhood special. You know, I wanted to find that out. But as you can see, my Sims are kind of running to this food stall, food stand. You know me, if it's a food stand, I'ma go because I'm all about the food, and my Sims are always about the food because I want to see if there was any new foods that was at the food stands, and of course there were, so I kind of show y'all all the new foods that comes in the food stand. And I think that also, as my Sims was running, they ran past the park that's in the neighborhood. It's a small park. I think Deli Gracie did that park. It's very small. I think it's like a 20 by 20 lot, but I think that's just about my portion of the gameplay for it. It might be some more later on, but I don't think I had my Sims to really go to that park at the beginning. But I'm still showing y'all the food. And it's weird doing post commentary on footage that I record because I forget everything that I exactly did in order. But also you would notice that there is a vending machine next to this food stall. There are vending machines in this pack. To be exact, there are like 4 new vending machines, but all of them are not in this area. And I think I would kind of like talk about each of them individually as my Sims come across them. But I forgot exactly what I had my Sims to get because I wasn't looking at the exact footage when I was talking. I was kind of like looking, make sure that I'm recording appropriately. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. Let me keep talking. But this vending machine, this is the vending machine that has like your cold stuff in it, like your cold foods and your cold drinks. And yeah, there's some new stuff in here as well as like new food stuff in the vending machines, like I told y'all before. I think I said that. And this is all the cold stuff. Now when your Sims are using the vending machine, it's very simple. You just choose what you want, click OK, and then it's an animation done like putting some money in to get the item that they want. And sometimes your items don't come out straight away and it might get stuck in these vending machines. And I found as I was playing throughout this pack, I played, I want to say probably like 30 hours of this pack. And this was happening to my Sims a lot, that their items would get stuck in the vending machine very often. And there is a animation where they could shake the vending machine. I don't know if I have gameplay of it like right here in this moment, but they could shake the vending machine and they could shake it probably like one time and it might come out, but there's a chance that it'll still be stuck. And then there's an animation that I don't know, you'll probably see it later on, that it looked like it could be a new death if it happens to your Sim too many times. That's what it looked like it could be to me. I'm not really sure at this moment that I'm recording this, but it might be a new death where your Sims could die from an accident with a vending machine. So not too far away from the food stall, you will find a wooden board. Now you will find like a few of these boards in every single one of the neighborhoods because it's kind of like something that you need, and they are like informational boards. So if you go up to the board and you click on it, you could learn about hiking, the onsen bathhouse, sledding, skiing, snowboarding, mountain excursions, and rock climbing. You could also check your daily wildlife report, which is basically telling you the different wildlife that you may encounter if you're out in the wild doing something that I'm going to be talking about right after this, which is like the highlight of this neighborhood of Senbamachi. You could also get information on the next festival, so it'll basically tell you what festival is coming up next. And I believe that it says the Festival of Snow, and then there's an option to see the festival schedule, so it basically tell you when festivals are going to happen, what time they start. So in Senbamachi, the festival for this neighborhood is called the Festival of Light, but there are 3 new festivals that come with this expansion pack. Each neighborhood has its own festival that happens and take place there, and I think I'm gonna do a separate video of that so y'all get to see all the gameplay from each of the festivals in their own rightful video, so make sure y'all stay tuned to that. Now on to the highlight of Senbamachi, which I didn't think it was going to be such a highlight for me and something that I enjoy that much, and it is hiking. Yes, hiking. So if you continue to go past this, it should be on the screen right now, there's a hiking board. If your Sims go that way, you click on the hiking board, and on the hiking board is so many different type of hikes that you can take, and I enjoy every single one of them. So you can hike to the bamboo forest, you can hike to the cave shrine, aka the mountain shrine, you could take the scenic loop, you could take a meditative walk, you can take a hike to the temple, and you can jog the exercise trail. Now y'all, I believe that the first hike I did with my Sims, which should be on the screen right now, is the hike through the bamboo forest. So hiking is not new to the Sims 4. We got introduced to hiking when we got Outdoor Retreat, which was our first game pack, I believe. The hiking that came with Outdoor Retreat has nothing on hiking that comes with Snowy Escape. This type of hiking is like the next level. Okay, it is the next level. Like, just look how beautiful the scenery is here, and my Sims are taking their little hike through the bamboo forest, which is not a long hike. It's kind of like a circle, kind of like a loop through the bamboo forest. Of course, you can see all the bamboo trees, but as I was saying, this hiking is a level above the hiking that came with Outdoor Retreat. With this hiking, your Sims are actually walking together. Like, they're actually walking together, and as they walk together, but hold on, let me explain something to y'all real quick. What y'all just saw was dinky mooshoos, I think those are what you call those. That was in the daily wildlife reports, that you might encounter some of them on your hikes, and that's exactly what happened to my Sim. There are like some precautionary things you could purchase, like remedies and stuff, so you could prevent of being attacked by certain wildlife creatures. But since this was my first time hiking, I wanted my Sims to experience, or I wanted to see what would happen if my Sims were to get attacked by whatever might be out there while they was hiking. But you could buy those things from a bits and bobble machine, and then I learned later on you can also buy them and purchase them from the computer. But at this time that I started playing, like I just started playing, I was like, what the heck is a bits and bobbles vending machine? And I didn't know where to find one at the moment because I was just worried about Senbamachi, and Senbamachi don't have a bits and bobbles vending machine, so that's that. But yeah, basically it's like a little creepy crawly creature that shocks your Sim. As you can see, it's shocking Dakota right now, and you need a certain type of powder to prevent them from attacking you. And then if you do get shocked like she got shocked multiple times. I thought she was gonna die, but she didn't. There is a certain like gel that you could put on her as well to make her feel better after being shocked by them, which I didn't have at this moment, but nonetheless. Now let's get back to me talking about hiking. As I was saying, your Sims actually walk together, and as they're walking together, they will conversate and talk to each other at the same time, which you couldn't do before, which I absolutely love. And they will stop and sightsee together. They will stop and like tell each other stories and stuff like that. And I thought that, wow, who would have thought that hiking would be so interesting to me? Like, it's crazy. Like, it's really, really crazy. I absolutely love it. So as my Sims were still in the bamboo forest, they encountered some forest spirits, and basically they were these like little white floating spirits, and if you click on it, my Sims jewels had the option to either collect or make a wish, and I decided to do make a wish to see what happened, but nothing really happened. But there are some spirits like that you can encounter, and there's also another spirit. I don't know the name of it because I haven't encountered it, but it's that little blue spirit that you see in the trailer, and I wish I did encounter it, but I didn't get to. Now at this point, I was all into the hiking aspect of the pack, and I wanted to try out all the different hikes. Even though it was getting dark outside, I was like, look, I want my Sims to take another hike. So this hike is the temple hike, and as you can see, as they're hiking towards the temple, they are stopping at the graveyard that's on the way. Now when I first saw this graveyard, I thought it was honestly just for decoration, but what blew my mind is that the Sims actually stopped to interact with the graveyard. Like they will stop and bow to pay their respects. They will take pictures of the tombstones. There's like different options you could do. You could place a gift, you could take a picture, take a selfie, mourn, and all that stuff. I was not expecting that, and it blew my mind. I honestly thought the graveyard was just for decoration. Now I do want to say that all the tombstones are not interactive. It's just like 2 of them, but still it was a big surprise to see my Sims stop on their hike to interact with the graveyard. And as I said, when they're hiking, they hiking together. You can see they're conversating with each other as they're walking, which blows my mind. Y'all might think I'm over exaggerating when I'm so excited about this hacking. I said hacking. Wow, this hiking aspect is beautiful. And then my Sims finally arrived at this beautiful, beautiful temple. I think that's probably like the top hike that I really wanted to do. And as they got to the temple, they kind of stopped at this board. I don't know the exact name of this board, but your Sims will stop, and this is basically the end of the hike, and they could interact with this board. When you click it, you can take a picture, you can take a selfie, you can view it together, and also you can, I think you can write a wish on this board. Yes, so your Sims could write a wish on this board, and I think that's about it. I mean, it's not that much to do here, but I still like this. It's still very Japanese inspired. The aesthetics, y'all know I'm all about that. Also, you can see in the background, I think I do have my Sims to go over there. There are some more spirits over there, but this time they're not white. They're kind of like a yellowish color. And I think I do have my Sims to go over there. I'm gonna keep watching the gameplay because y'all know it's weird for me to do post commentary because I actually kind of forget what I do, but I think I did. Also, if you click on that board, you could hike back to town. But I kind of was just staring at the temple and all because I loved it. I think I do have my Sims to go over there though. Yeah, they do go over there. Now this time I probably chose to try to collect. No, I actually did make a wish again. I think I had Dakota to make a wish, and then I had Jules to try to collect one, but I don't remember exactly what happened. So let's watch the gameplay honestly because I don't remember. So Dakota did her little bow, which I love that animation, and then it kind of went away. And then it said the friendly forest spirit seems happy with Dakota's wish. A strange tinge of magical energy seeps into Dakota. So actually something happened with Dakota with the spirits, unlike Jules the first time, and maybe that did deal with them writing a wish on a board, and maybe the spirits had granted Dakota her wish. But then I had them to go back to the graveyard so I could see and experience all the different interactions with the graveyard. So that's basically what I did. But y'all, I'm telling y'all, I love the hiking here. Now, I don't show y'all every single different type of hike, but I think I do show another hike. So I showed y'all the bamboo forest. This is the temple hike. And I think I do the cave shrine hike as well. So let's get into that gameplay. Okay, so good. I did actually record my Sims taking the hike to the cave shrine, which is a good thing. So here is the footage of that. So during this hike, they will stop at the graveyard, they will stop at the temple. It's kind of like they stop at all the other hikes locations before they go to the cave, which is cool, and I love that so much. But yeah, it's the next day, I think, because it got dark. So this is the next day that my Sims are hiking, because I was determined, like I said, to see all of these different hikes. Now I don't show all of them to y'all, like I said before. I'm gonna save that for my actual Let's Play of Snowy Escape, so stay tuned for that. But I just wanted to show y'all some of the hikes so you can know what to expect. So it's like, as my Sims are hiking, I feel like I'm there. Like, I'm not an outdoorsy person, but I feel like I'm there with them when they take these hikes. And I knew for sure that they were going to cross this big red bridge that I was so hyped and excited for when I saw it for the first time when they did the reveal trailer for Snowy Escape. So they kind of like stopped and they was talking. They kind of like sightsee as well. They kind of like take in the scenery on their hikes, which I really enjoy. And I was like, yes, we're about to cross this red bridge. I don't know why I was so excited. You know, I had to stop, and they actually stop and kind of interact with the bridge as well, which I was like, yes, thank you so much. I love this bridge. Look at that view. gorgeous. Okay, gorgeous. And y'all should know that red is like one of my favorite colors as well. So it's like, yes, like look at them. They stop, they kind of interact on the bridge. Loved it. Every single second. Then they keep on moving, keep it pushing. And then I think they go up these steps and then we're there at the K shrine. So I'm gonna just let them get there. But y'all, who would have thought hiking would have been such a fun activity for me to see my Sims do? I don't know, but they finally go up these stairs. I think it's like 2 sets of stairs they go up, and then we're there at the K shrine. I don't know why is it taking so long. I think, like I said, this is an early build, y'all, so there were some issues. They were kind of just like standing at the top of the stairs, and I was like, why they not moving? And then they kind of sped up and they walked through the rocks. They kind of walked through the hill and the steps. So that's like an issue that I was dealing with in this early build. But we finally made it to the K shrine, and your Sims could click on the K shrine and they will have a lot of different interactions. But like you can see, my Sims were acting very, very weird. The troubles that I was going through with this early build, like what were they doing? I don't know, but I'm gonna keep it in the video so y'all can understand and see that I'm not joking when when I say that this is an early build, and you will see some glitches and some issues happen which you would not see in the final product. So he actually kind of stopped and pointed at it like, hey, there go the K shrine, which I thought was really, really cute. And I had to stop and take pictures of him because even though he don't have no CC, I think Jules is beautiful, and I cannot wait to get him a makeover with all my lovely CC that's sitting here waiting for him, and he's gonna look like 1,000 times better, rest assured. But anyways, I think I finally get to the shrine and click on it and see all the different interactions. So your Sims could like shout and listen, they could take pictures, selfies, and view it together and stuff like that. And I love the kind of like shout and listen animation. I thought it was like the cutest thing ever. And I had to take pictures of my Sims. I had to take a lot of pictures for like screenshots and just memories and things like that of things that I saw as I was playing this fun pack. So I think that's all I'm gonna show y'all or talk about hiking wise. You're gonna have to wait until my Let's Play to see more and learn more and experience more and see things full in depth. Like I said, this is just like a small or short overview of this neighborhood alone. Right now, I think I actually found that I did record a little footage of the bar that's in Senbamachi as well, so y'all can see that in the background as I kind of wrap this video up. So yeah, this is basically my overview of Senbamachi. The big highlight of this neighborhood is the hiking aspect, and I can't wait to show y'all more of it during my Let's Play when I do my Let's Play for Snowy Escape, which will be coming out very, very soon. So hopefully y'all stick around to see that. But yeah, make sure that y'all watching all my videos on this series of my private game capture with Snowy Escape. Make sure you watch video number 1 and video number 2. The next video, we're going to be going over another neighborhood, and we're going to go over Wakaba. So look out for that video and make sure y'all watch it. So anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like this video up right now if you haven't already, and subscribe to my channel if you're new. Follow all those links down below, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.